Hey everybody, it's Ryan Hull over at Pioneer Trail. One of the questions that we were just having in our in-service had to deal with how are we handling health lessons. One of the things we decided at Pioneer Trail with these all of these knuckleheads, I'm the guy that would take a picture like that. But then with Brittany, Megan, and Jeff, one of the things that we decided was to not have our kids in health class sitting versus having them move around. What's our best use of face-to-face time? Our best use of face-to-face time in PE is to have the kids moving. And so we decided as a PE staff to have the kids move around and not sit in a health class. But we still have to do health lessons. So this was one of our ways around that. And so I wanted to at least show you guys because a lot of people were asking about it from a couple of different schools. I was going to send this out, and I figured I'd just make a couple of videos. So I'm going to make the first video on how we use it at PT, and then the second video will be how to actually make videos and how to do it. If you have any questions, please contact, again, myself, Ryan, or Brittany, Megan, or Jeff here at PT, and we'd be happy to try to help you guys out. So again, face-to-face time is best used in PE, in our opinion, by movement. And so instead of taking time out, we thought, let's do this. So here's what EdPuzzle is. EdPuzzle is a video manipulation software that's out there. It's free, edpuzzle.com. And you can upload videos or just simply steal them from that other people have already made. And you can embed questions into the videos. And so every one of these videos right here, I'll show you in just a little bit. We stole these from a video source called TED Ed. They're the ones that are responsible for TED Talks, if you see over here. And we really started looking at like what are the things that we want our kids to be able to know and to do out of health. And so a couple of these: what makes muscles grow? What would happen if you don't drink water? What's the hidden dangers of sugar and the benefits of playing sports? So these are a couple of ones that we've decided as a staff that we wanted to address. So here is what EdPuzzle does, and here is how we use it in our classroom. So I'll use the newest one that we've done, the how playing sports is good for your body. Of course, this was a video that was just taken off of YouTube. I took this and I started embedding questions in and along over on the side over here. You see at each second mark there is a question. Down here they're noted by these little marks. So at each one of these questions spots, the video will automatically stop. And as it stops, the kids cannot fast forward it. They have to answer the question. They can always rewind and re-listen for the correct answer, but they have to listen to that video up until that point without fast forwarding. So here's an example of
from our arteries and decreasing the risk of stroke, high blood pressure, and diabetes.
So the video will then stop, and then they have to answer this question. I put in a true-false question. It randomizes your choices. It says exercise includes benefits such as strengthening bones, decreasing risk from other things such as heart disease and diabetes. True, false. Well, the answer is a true question. So if I hit true and I hit submit, it'll give me whether I was right or wrong. We took the option of skip out so that the kids have to watch it, but this is just from the teacher version that I have this. And then they can always re-watch that little segment. If I hit submit, it tells me that I got that question correct and that I can continue.
Our brains also release a number of chemicals when we work out, and can lead to feelings of euphoria, or what's often called a runner's high.
There I decide to do another multiple choice question. Let's say I'll answer this one wrong and say that it's blood cells. Of what the runner's high, the release of blood cells. Well, it's going to tell me it's wrong. It's going to give me the correct answer. Okay, and again, these choices randomize. This is what this video is going to do for us. We think that this is a huge benefit to our class because each one of these health lessons is done on their own time. I have my classes set off onto the side. They have a week to answer these questions. You'll see that this video due date is due October 14th, and today happens to be October 11th. So they had this last week to do this video. We give them about a week. They've had Tuesday to Tuesday. Usually we assign them on a Thursday-ish, and it's due the following Thursday. With shortened schedules, we can change those dates up. And each time that they go through this, they have to answer all the questions. And you'll see over here, I still have some that out of my 7th hour that haven't turned them in, but each one of these classes is done. And if I click on one, what we say is, at Pioneer Trail, we say that you have to get a 75 or above to move on and get credit. It's a pass-fail, because we want to know that you understand it. In this particular deal, the percentages worked out to 71. That means they missed 2 on this one, and so we said 71 was okay. So this is where a lot of these kids said 70 have a 71, and you get to see what time did they turn it in. What time did this person that turned it in late? The date that they last watched the video, you'll see their score. I can click on this student and see how many times he watched this segment to make sure he was getting one of these 2 types of questions done. So he rewatched this a couple times, and he didn't rewatch this segment, and he missed. So you'll also see that we have prevented the skipping, so the kids have to watch the entire video. And you can always turn on closed caption for kids that need that feature. So one of the things that is really important out of all of this to us is being able to share these videos with each other. So you kind of divide the load of assigning them. So going back to our content, you'll even see that each of these people have used, of the other PE teachers here, have used the video that I created. And I've done the exact same thing for them. When Brittany makes a video, Megan makes a video, or Coach Z makes a video, we turn around and we use each other's videos. So again, it's kind of a good way for us to get our health in. And how does that look in what we do at each school can look totally different. Meaning, we do it from Thursday to Thursday. If they don't have it done, they don't get their menu day, which is their choice day on Friday. Well, some schools aren't designed that way. So you would figure out what is the best way to make sure the video gets done and hold them accountable. So if they don't get their video done for us, they don't get their menu day. They didn't do Monday through Thursday the right way. At each school where they have a different setup, have different schedules, have all these different things going on within each building, you need to find out which way this best works for you. But this is a way to be able to shield the protected time of getting kids in a gym and moving, or outside and moving, or in a pool and moving, versus just having them sit back and have to listen to certain things. Now, we haven't done, for instance, like our sex ed on there, because I think there are certain things that can be done face to face. But in this case, we can get a whole bunch of these different videos and just honestly just take them from the internet. If you find a video that is good, take it and make your own questions, which is what we've done, which I'll show on the next video on how to do. So if there's ever any questions on how we do our PE and health curriculum and how we mix those two things, if there's any questions on that, please holler. We'd be happy to help you guys out. And hopefully, again, this has been a pretty good introduction to why we do it. And now on the next video, on the next link, I'll show you exactly how to use it.